Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Maria. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of klutzy or clumsy, whatever word you want to use. And I try to live life unfiltered because I feel like the truth is the most important thing. So if you're easily triggered, this may not be the channel for you. That said, today we are going to do like we always do. We're going to light our little contract. We're going to say our little prayer, each to ourselves, you know, in this beautiful sacred little ritual that we're having here, right? And we're gonna accept that we're safe and protected to hear the messages that we're going to hear, and that what we're hearing is coming up to help us for our greatest good and the greatest good of everybody involved, okay? This is like real peace. This is real peace, not the fake stuff, not the make-believe where you still hold a grudge beneath your breath or you still allow yourself to think nothing but negative thoughts. Like, no, this is where you truly come for peace, for acceptance, for hearing what you need to hear, even when it triggers you. Because remember, our triggers happen because there's something for us to look at there. There's something we still need to learn from whatever it is that what we have seen is causing us to feel or think. Okay? That said, I like to blow the incense out together and make a wish, okay? So you get to make a wish here. And my wish is always that your wish comes true, right? Because why not? Why not pray for somebody else's happiness and excuse me, and success? You know, I know we all want that as well in life because everybody deserves that. It's just common sense, right? Everybody deserves to be able to be successful at whatever they're good at and work towards, you know? So if that resonates for you, I guess there might be a message here for you today because I haven't even asked any questions yet. I'm just excited. I was told to just dive in. So here we are. So that said, we're going to go ahead and light this so we can really get this message started before I talk your ear off. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit it again. See, told you guys, clumsy. I was that kid. I fell a lot. I stumbled a lot, made a lot of mistakes. And, you know, a lot of times it's anybody will lose patience with that, right? At least that's what I experienced. So it has taught me the importance of patience, and it's also taught me how difficult patience can actually be to maintain. Okay? I don't know why that feels important, but my wish is that your wish comes true, and I agree that I send no ill will your way. I only send you blessings of clarity and truth, with all of the love of the universe, all of love of all creation, right? Everything, because you know, God is love. That's another thing. If that type of term triggers you, you might not want to watch my channel, okay? I love you, but I don't want to trigger people to a point where they can't even function, because I want you to grow, I want you to heal, I want you to learn. Whatever it is that you're here to learn, right? What did your soul want to experience? What vacation are you on, right? And I'm getting what fresh new hell is this? So, you know, yeah, right, because sometimes it does feel that way. But yeah, I want you to receive the messages that you need at this time. We're going to ask questions. When we blow this out, I want you to make a wish, okay? Whatever it is that you want, that's what clarity and truth is going to come through, is how you can get that. How you can achieve that clarity and truth that you need, whatever level it may be that you need to make your wish come true, because you have to co-create, okay? So 1, 2, 3, make your wish. Okay, let's get started. Hi guys, I'm here now. I can finally relax because I just feel like I really have to explain just how intense some of the things that I channel can be. Yeah. Anyways, drink your water. We all need to, take better care of ourselves. Even those of us who are like the fittest, honestly, we still have some way in which we're learning to take care of ourselves. Yeah, new levels, new devils. So maybe there's something new you're going through at this time, because that came up again, and I'm being pushed to write it down. Like, it's weird. My arm started it was like a vibration of doing the motion of writing. I don't know how to explain that to you, but that's what I just experienced. So you're probably experiencing new things at this time. Hold on. I can't talk and... I was that kid in school that, I'm sorry, I couldn't gossip because I needed to hear what was being said. If our grade half the time depended on what we wrote down from the notes of what the teacher was saying, and some teachers spoke much faster than others. And some of them wrote way faster than I did. So even if they were writing it on the projector, right, or the board, wherever they were writing it, I was that kid that was like, oh, my arm is cramping, There's something about that. Okay, so you've been pushed out of your element. I don't know what happened to you to push you out of your element, but I do know that is being used to bless you. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle, but I want to let you know when I split it, it was the star. Okay, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. Are you scared of what is this? It's like embodying a certain frequency and fully aligning with it, even if it's just briefly for a moment. But in that little brief time that you align with it, so much becomes clear to you that you still have a lot to learn to really fine-tune that frequency. It's like playing a note on an instrument, right? On a string instrument. The slightest movement of your finger on that string can change the way it sounds when played. There is something so minute. There's something so minute that you have changed that is bringing forth. It is like, I'm seeing this magnetic force between you and all that you seek in all of its fine-tuned detail, all coming at you at once. It's this, I want to say, universal alignment. Even though here it says courageous alignment. So this is something you've been brave about. So there's something that you faced, and it's something that when you look back and you put all the pieces together for yourself, it's gonna be like the first perfect, I don't know, like when you're doing something, right? Like, and you're trying something new, right? You've got to take time. So maybe it's let's try something simple, like making coffee. It's like your first perfect cup of coffee that you created, right? Or your first perfect song, or your first perfect hit in a sport, like you maybe baseball or tennis, right? It's something that was so greatly needed in that moment to cause that magnetic explosion of healing that is now coming towards you, right? Because while we're looking at Pebble, right, and doing all the things, here's the magic working behind the scenes that's like, no, mountain full of pebbles just for you. I want to, hey, come on, I want to give you this. Can you just let go of the pebble? Okay? So it's like maybe you've had a taste of something that you really want in life and it was taken away. And it's like maybe now you feel like you want it back. So there's something that you had at some point in your life that you want back in your life. So I'm getting tried and true. It's something that you want. Six of Pentacles. Balance. This is setting your soul at ease. Free spirit. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. This is Izzy Ivy, for anybody who likes it. Yeah. She's great. I guess to me, she would be an example of a muse, right? She's very inspirational because she's very magical, very creative, very magical. To me, she's magical because she creates things that to me are so beautiful, so alluring, and so inspiring, of beautiful and good positive things, right? You can still see all the other stuff and where it has like its place or whatever, but it's always like a higher guidance, okay? Which is really cool. And I guess, a muse would be that. A muse would be like I guess a type of ascended master could be another title for a muse, because it's like the incarnation of, because muses inspire people. It's what they do just by breathing and existing. You need to be the muse in your own life. What does that mean? You need to be what inspires you to blah, blah, blah. Fill in your blanks. This is your story. You write the ending. Okay? This feels very down to earth. Okay, so maybe people tell you that you're down to earth. Maybe you don't feel like you are because maybe you feel very foreign on this planet. But it's not on this planet. It's in society. Cups. Paladin, that would be the knight, right? Yeah. You are all you need. You. You and the voice within you. If you would disagree with yourself, or if what you, I don't know how to express this, help please. You're all you need to be is yourself. I keep telling this to people, and who are you to you? Who do you think you are? And I know that question has been used in such a negative way, but I'm really asking you, who do you think you are? When you see yourself in that perfect light of innocence, of purity, right? Who are you? Who are you in your purest form? And then just be that. Exist in that frequency, because that's yours. That's yours, right? And you could have people around you that are completely misaligned, right? It's like the entire frequency could be off. But you don't know it until you're in the environment longer. And then as you're there longer, your seasons change, right? Seasons change. So this is an extended period of time. This is like going somewhere and you learn the environment. That's what it's trying to express. Oh, sorry, I hit the thing again. I don't think mics are for me, guys. I don't know. We'll see. It makes me really uncomfortable because then I feel bad. I don't want to hurt your ears. But this is all you have to be is you. All you have to be is you. And I know there are a lot of bullies in the world, okay? And I know there are a lot of judgmental people in the world. And I know there are a lot of nearsighted people in the world, okay? But there are also a lot of far-sighted people, okay? Again, with that balance, the Six of Pentacles, that balance, that equal give and take, the ebb and flow of existence. I am so sorry. I think I just scratched it with my nail. Keep your hands down. Okay, I can do this. Sorry, guys. This is stuff that puts me out of my element. I don't like to have to sit still. I could never be a reporter. I would feel so uncomfortable sitting there like a robot. I'm sorry, I'm human, I move. So flowing, movement could be important right now to help keep you grounded. Go for a walk, even if it's 2 minutes, man. Go for a walk where you're just listening to nature, right? Whatever nature sounds like in your environment. And yes, that includes humans. The loudest animals on the planet. Right. This feels like you decided to take a step towards, as they say, doing your shadow work, right? Which is looking yourself and taking a good look at yourself in the mirror, as they say. Really identifying what, not only what you've said to yourself or of yourself, but what has been said of you by others. okay, that you know of. And sometimes we know and we're not even there, right? Because you just know that this is what's coming. Like, it's like you know what's coming in that situation. But you have to do that, right? That's that really deep stuff. That deep stuff that's the commitment that we have to make. We have to commit to acknowledging what our own real frequency is like, right? Who we really are, what we really stand for, and then really embody that. Really believe in that. If I say, oh, I'm so sorry. If I say I'm the world's best die player, right? Is that even a thing? I don't know what that would be called, but there's a game. There's multiple games. Was it craps? Is that the one where, I don't know. Listen, there's something with dice, okay? I just know you play them for like Monopoly and stuff. That's my extent of knowledge there. But if I've never even picked up a pair, can I really say that I'm the best? No. So if you want to be the best at something, be the best at you. That's the easiest thing to be best at. That is the easiest thing to be best at, is whatever's you, naturally. So let yourself play, let yourself relax, let yourself take a deep breath and just be like, yep, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I believe. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really can't wear these. I'm trying not to touch it. This is so difficult right now. Oh, it's like being a kid all over again. Deep breaths. This was a choice that I made. Holding that balance, right? Keeping that positivity going within us, that the frequency that feels like, oh yes, this is my frequency, right? This is like, it's like finding something that you really love doing. Like maybe you scuba dive for the first time and you're like, oh my god, this is what I've wanted to experience my whole life. Like, this is everything, right? Well, awesome. You just found out a part of your true frequency, because there's something about that experience and the environment it puts you in that connects with your soul, that connects with who you are, like you. Sorry. I was just shown a big old dot and I was like, what? And then it's you, period. So basically telling me that, oh, I'm so sorry. Basically telling me, shh, that's all, just you. That's what's important. It's cute. It's cute the way that the other side shows us, like a discipline, right? It's totally different than the way it's done here, man. I'm just saying. But yeah. I can't remember what the activations ones are, so I'm trying to still learn it, guys. Swords. So, okay, cool. Activations are swords. Give me this one. We have, so, 3 of swords and 1 of swords. Or ace, sorry. 1 of swords. Anyways. Oh god, okay, I can't have these on right now. Now I'm looking at cards, y'all. Hi, I cannot really see it. Oh, that's even worse. I can't see the screen right now. Anyways. Knight of light codes. What were the light codes? Crap. Wouldn't that seems like it might be wands. I have a little thingy bookmarking it for me. Because I look at it quite often, guys. It takes me a lot of repetition sometimes to learn. Wands, light codes. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, cool. I'm learning, see? I'm starting to memorize this stuff. So we have Ace of Swords. Okay, so 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Knight of Wands. Oh, babies. You are taking the hurt and the pain, the sadness, the frustration, all those things, even the rage. I'm getting even the rage. And you are taking and you are sucking all of the truth out of it. And you are using it to fortify your frequency and anchor it in. Right. You know that there's a reason why you want what you want. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I keep smashing you guys. I can't stay. I just get so excited. I really do. Like, I am that person who will genuinely be happy for you, genuinely be sad for you, right? Because I've learned what it's like to be otherwise. I've learned what it's like to be envious of people. I've learned what it's like to be jealous of people. I've learned what it's like to be vengeful and wrathful towards other people, right? And I did not like the frequency that I was in and the way that it was portrayed and the things that were in my environment. So I knew that I had to change my frequency to move away from that, because that was never a part of my, I'm getting true resonance. You're literally the only person on this entire, in all of the universe. You are the only soul who can resonate at the frequency that you resonate at specifically. We all know there are ranges, like I said, with playing a string instrument, the slightest movement, and I don't mean like up and down like that. I mean like you can literally, I don't know how to like show you here, but it's where the hand looks like it's trembling. It's not that. It's that they're changing the sound, okay? They're affecting the way that the sound is heard. It's still the same note, but there is a shift in it. Like it can be flat or it can be sharp, right? And that's still you. But the pure tone, that's your core frequency. That's what you're learning. That's what you are expanding. That's what you are calling in. It's also what you are sending out. Because when you're asking, can you please show me who I really am? What's really gonna make me happy? Well, guess what? You're just asking for clarity and truth, baby. That is the best thing you can pray for. It's the most beautiful thing any of us can ever ask for. Because the truth will set you free. When you know the truth, you know how you really feel then, right? When you know, like guaranteed, this is truth. Okay, well, cool. You know, and then you go from there and you continue to grow closer to your own frequency. And sometimes it will bring you right back. And you'll be like, I really did like this. I'm so glad I came back, you know? So there, again, with something that you could be coming back to, I want to know what this is. What is this something? Let's give them some confirmations. Where can I put this one to where? Oh, right here. Okay. Like, yeah, I'm feeling like putting it under, and it's interesting because this is a 3 of Swords, right? Although it's the most beautiful, least painful 3 of Swords I've ever seen. Do you know why? Do you know why I saw it this way today? It's because of you. So thank you. Because You want to know what your true energy is, right? Your true frequency. And your true frequency is love. Okay? But there's a specific note that's yours. No one can be you. And nobody should want to be you. Because there is no greater feeling than the feeling of being in your own, oh, sorry guys, being in the frequency of your own truth, your frequency, right? Like the only one who can wipe off clear the picture and then redraw it is you. Why? Free will. Okay? You may have had to really stand your ground a lot in life, and it feels like having to stand your ground in a way that makes you uncomfortable. It's like, it feels like you've put yourself in uncomfortable situations to make other people comfortable. But I feel like it's no longer an option that you want. It's, you now don't want to feel that way anymore. You don't want to have to feel uncomfortable in your environment, wherever that is, right? Any aspect of your environment. So if you're in a place, right, it's like, it could be it could be something in your life as simple as like you're at a new school, you're at a new job, you're at a new gym, you're at a new mall, even for some of us, right? Like, it just all depends on what you've changed, right? Because this is your story. So you know what that is. What have you changed in your life that was something you wanted, and now there's friction or uncertainty? Okay? Neutralize the charge. There's something here about speaking from the heart, okay? Oh gosh, I feel like I'm making so much. I'm so sorry, you guys. Mics aren't gonna work for me. I need one that's maybe hanging from the top down would be cool, so that I don't hit it. I'd probably find a way to hit it anyways. Neutralize the charge. 5 of activations. Acknowledge that part of the truth is that everything that has hurt you has helped you heal from something different. So there was a purpose for what you went through, what you experienced. And I feel like this has a lot to do with you speaking up for yourself. Okay? Standing in your power, Queen of Wands, right? And it's like loving yourself, mind, body, and soul. loving your own essence and every taste of it that you get from life. And that's what keeps you committed to the cause. It's what keeps you repeating certain cycles, yes, but it's only because that's the like most powerful way to learn from it in some way, shape, or form. It's again, it's you have to be. It almost feels like you're being put in a situation where you have no choice but to use your own voice. I know that's not always easy. I know that it can cause a lot of stress, a lot of nerves. But you are worth fighting for you. You are worth fighting for who you really are, what you really believe, okay? And the people who love you will still love you. They might get upset, they might have to process some things, right? And that's it. And then the relationships, obviously, they're all connections to any other frequencies will change. And some will completely leave, and some will leave, but still kind of have like this little like touch every now and then, right? It's like your movement, it's like being on a swing and you like high five somebody each time you come by, right? And like you go from that. And then who knows, right? Because it's like the endless spiral. You don't want to get lost in those thoughts. You don't want to get lost in the what ifs. You just want to be. You just want to exist. And the only way you can do that is by choosing to be in the moment that you're in and to be okay with it. To be, if you need to feel uncomfortable, okay. I promise you will be safe. Promise you. I promise you that when you do that, when you focus on clarity, on truth, on balance, right? On that pure frequency, even if it's just wanting to know what it is, everything that happens is going to happen so that you can learn that. So trust and believe that what you've been dying to know, you will know, and stop asking so much. Let the magic happen. Just stop asking, stop praying, stop, constantly ruminating. Just no, let that stuff go. Mental gymnastics, right? And emotional too at the same time, because you're taking yourself on this like false experience because it's just a thought, but our the head, the heart, and the gut, they're all connected, right? So you'll have things that you're thinking that'll make you feel uncomfortable, and it's like, it's to let you know there's something that does not sit well with me about this. Well, what is that? Can that be clarified for me, please? I really want to know what this is. Boom. That's gonna come in. And then don't worry about if you keep feeling funky about certain things, or like you can't quite put your finger on it, right? The focus just needs to be you. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Right? And okay, so now you know who you think you are. Do you still want to be who you think you are? Is that still who you are? Do you feel like you're fully embodying that in your life, like in all ways? Yeah? Cool. Keep doing it. Yeah, but not in some ways? Well, okay, it's fine. Look at those ways. Yeah, but not always? Well, all right. When are those times? And just take each little step as it comes, as it's presented to you. process what you need to process with it. A carajo con lo demás. Just not today, right? I'm a firm believer in, I'm a firm believer in you should love where you work, right? You should love what you do for work. You should love who you are when you're at work. You should love who you are when you're not at work because of your work. Because sometimes we can hate who we are when we're not at work because of our work. And if that's the case, then do you really love your work? Maybe it's not everything you thought it would be. Maybe it's nothing. Or maybe you just don't want that anymore. Who knows? You have to take the steps as they're given to you, right? This is activations, and this is, so you might feel a little exposed, okay? You might feel a little uncomfortable. But so long as you're, this is so cute. How do I say this? It's like, sorry. Okay, it's like you know who you want to be. You know what you want your life to look like. You know what it looks like now. You know who you are now. You know why you are the way that you are. You know what you kind of don't like about yourself. You know what you love about yourself and everything in between, right? And you know that there are certain things about you that you will find out that aren't what you thought they were, right? So like you might at some point turn and see and be like, wow, I was nasty, or wow, I should have blah blah blah. It's like you're seeing where you want to tweak who stays as all of these different echoes of your true frequency come. It doesn't mean they're all there to stay. Some of them, they're still a part of it, but it's like there are some things that you have too much of in your life that you need less of, and then there are other things that you have more of that or less of that you need more of. Did I say that right? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Basically, it's thank you. The scales balancing, and that is one of the very first cards that came out, right? Was the Six of Pentacles. Balance is being restored in your life to a point where you are going to feel grounded. You're going to be aware of your thoughts. You're going to be aware of your feelings. You're going to be aware of your, I'm getting suspicions, or this would be like instinctual impulses. Sounds like a good word for it. It's funny because I feel like you're going to be carrying yourself with more pride in who you are. Like knowing, you know what? Some people think this about me. Some people think that about me. But I'm so sorry, you guys. But I know who I am. And I know how all of these things have been experienced by me and how I feel about just everything, right? This is your whole, this is everything. This is a realignment of your, I almost want to say like your universe, right? Because we don't know, man. Maybe that's part of the stuff we don't know, right? Anything is possible, and we're meant to be here to really believe that, to believe in there's something that you need to have more faith in. What is this? What is holding them back right now from, because it almost feels like there's some sort of, there's some sort of hesitation. Do you see how this figure is covering up? So there could be some insecurities at play. This could be any aspect of life, guys, because we can have insecurities at work. We can have insecurities within our social circles. We can have insecurities at home. We can have insecurities within our own thoughts and feelings. Like maybe we're not sure if what we think is what we think, or what we feel is what we really feel. Maybe we feel like we're muddling ourselves up, but the more you focus on that, the more you're muddling it up. So you just need to like refocus yourself to the present. Kundalini Creatrix, Ace of Wands. Yeah, light activations, or light codes, sorry. I said activations. Like this is a very, yeah, thank you. It feels that you are really grounding in. You are really grounding in, following your intuition. What does that mean? That means that when you get a gut feeling or you get some sort of psychic insight, you know not to doubt that. You know not to question that. You know not to tempt that. You know that that knowledge you were giving of knowing before it even happens is a gift. This is going to bring so much growth for, I'm so sorry. This is the moment I like relax and get comfortable. I feel like I hit this. So it feels like every time, you could be feeling like every time you relax, something's coming up. Like maybe you feel like you don't, you can't catch a break, right? Drink your water. Okay. Heavy. I was like, why am I drowning myself like a fish here? I know I've been drinking tons of water lately, right? And it just, yeah, do you see? It's like I felt this like in my throat area, if that makes sense. Can you look at this picture and imagine how it might feel? That ripple, like, you know, the ripple when you toss a pebble into still waters of like a pond or a lake or a puddle or something, and it sends out all those ripples. Imagine what that would feel like, right? So this is major throat chakra activations going on, okay? It is almost like the activation that is happening is like a super double jump, right? Where you set the intention, and now it's like mid jump when you're like, okay, I can reach it, but I'm going to be right there at the edge, right? It's like you're getting this divine boost that is going to take you all the way to like where everything is, it's like it's going to put you in the perfect spot. And it's going to be a little scary because you're going to go from here to like, it's like traveling in the movie Back to the Future, where he was in the car and he didn't like, he was running for his life. He wasn't trying to travel through time, you know? And it just happened because that's the way the machine worked. So it's like something that you don't expect, but yet you knew was a possibility. So this could be like a quantum leap, right? Maybe you're like, oh yeah, no, if I do this healing, that healing, or the other, or whatever, I know that I can get to this point here. And you're like, but that's such an expansive difference from where I'm at right now. But it is possible, because anything is possible. And it almost feels like God's taking your doubts and is like, I'm seeing someone, like, you're playing a board game and the die is about to fall and everybody just assumes that's the number it's going to fall on, right? Which would land you right on a really bad spot. But then it does this out of nowhere, this extra little tumble, and lands in a position to where you move multiple paces forward away from the most negative space you could have landed on, right? And that was that divine intervention. Because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to celebrate. 3 of Cups. You deserve to have friends to celebrate with. Okay? Family to celebrate with. Connections to celebrate with. And to celebrate for. Who will celebrate for you. You ever had somebody in your life that, like, they always wanted you celebrating them, but they were never, like, really there to celebrate you? Like, even after it was made obvious to them? Just saying. It definitely changes the frequency of things. Yeah. Page of Wands. It says action beyond the ordinary. It makes you do things that nobody ever thought you would do, right? Or maybe you're going to say something that nobody ever thought you would say. But this activation feels so major, and it may put you in a position where you feel uncomfortable, but I feel like you're going to feel so grounded when this happens. Not in a bad way, like, oh, you're really grounded. No, like grounded, like firm in yourself, anchored in, fully aware, fully present, fully knowing, knowledge is power. And it is because it's like, I'm seeing like the armies of heaven at your back. Why? Because you're doing things for the right reasons. Okay? Because your intentions are coming from a place of purity. It's like you're truly trying to learn things, and it's catapulting you into learning. Ooh, Judgment. Look at that. Beautiful. This is like, it reminds me of Lisa Frank. That's so pretty. And so magical. It's like the universe is bringing all this magic and sprinkling it all on this planet just for you, right? But what you don't realize is that this is what's coming. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is what's coming from your heart, because you're doing it for the right reasons. So congratulations. So pretty. When you feel uncomfortable, there's always a reason for feeling uncomfortable. Like, what is making you feel uncomfortable? Okay, cool. Now that you've identified what it is that's really making you uncomfortable, identify the why, okay? And then when you know the why and what, the how, like, ask yourself all the questions, right? At that point, stand firm. It almost feels like you might go from feeling like shy, nervous, uncomfortable, insecure, shying away, to focused, confident, empowered, secure. It almost feels like you could be forceful, but there is absolutely no reason for you to be, because all you had to do was stand in the light of truth, as they say, and be at your true frequency, your pure tone, right? That's all you had to do is just embody that. Just be you. Just be you. And if that starts to reveal to you people, then hey, listen, you have a right to an opinion just like they do. Did anybody care about you when they said the things that they said about you? Even when you weren't in the room? That they knew it was possible for somebody else to overhear and then get it back to you. They knew it was possible for somebody they told it to come back and tell you. Right? And if they did something, well, I guess that one's a little bit different, because if they did something behind your back that didn't involve anybody else and it was just them or whatever, well, then you wouldn't know about that. That'd be between them and God. It all is at the end of the day. But if there's anyone else involved, there's still a chance that person will say something. So just know that you will always, 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 always have all the tools necessary at your disposal when you, I'm seeing the sword of truth, when you stand in that truth, right? The sword of truth swords are representative of thoughts, but it's also like words, right? Like spells, speaking. So when you speak look at this, when you speak, do you see the ripples coming out from the frequency there? When you speak from your true frequency, right, you're going to feel that reflection come back. And it's going to confirm for you some things that you've suspected about certain things. And there are going to be some that catch you off guard. Okay? Just embrace that. Embrace that knowledge, because knowledge is power. You get to choose what you do with it. You have free will. You've got to choose to sing the song that's in your heart always, okay? And we're almost at the end here. That is the key to, I don't want to minimize it. This is so powerful and so big. It's you get what you give, right? But that is so much freaking bigger than people realize it is. Everything you do, every thought you have, everything, sorry, I think I kicked the thingy. Everything you say, everything you do, everything you think, right? Everything you feel, all of that sends out a ripple. And so that's going to come back. And when it comes back, it's amplified, okay? And it's doing that to teach you what your true frequency really is, how your energy moves. Okay? When you accept and acknowledge how you feel about things, what you think about things, how you process things. Ooh, did y'all hear my stomach growling? I am so hungry right now. I've got to go start dinner. But I needed to come on here because I was so excited. It just felt like something so good. So what did you wish for? What did you wish for? Because you have all of this amazing stuff coming in. Oh, did you wish that you... I'm so sorry. Did you wish that you just wanted to be happy? You are going to not just be happy, you're going to be happy, and you're going to be serene. Okay? It's okay for things to happen and get a little messy sometimes. Think of it this way. If certain messy things hadn't happened to you, then how long would it have taken you to learn what you learned from that? It happening in that specific way. Like, had it happened any other way, you never would have had the leaps and bounds that you've had. And I really feel like it's important for that. Maybe, honestly, with that 3 of Cups having come up right here, I really don't feel like you're going to be shown people who have been fake to you. And I feel like some of them are going to hurt you because it's going to surprise you where it comes from, okay? And then I feel like others are going to surprise you because you didn't think something was possible. But the fact that you could think it at all means it is. Geometric coherence. The fact that you can think it at all means that it is possible. If you want to be on a flying trapeze, it's possible. There's a reason why you're thinking it. Okay? Do you see how it sets up? It shows you all the angles of your light, all the angles of your soul. Do you see how it's all around that one central sun, right? By you just choosing that you wanted to be happy, that you just want to be happy, even if it meant you had to do some things that hurt you or made you sad, it was just, it has been turned into this beautiful fertilizer for your growth. As I said that, the catalyst, shadow clearing. I'm so hungry, my stomach just growled again. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. It's so pure. Oh my god, I just totally, I forgot about the thingies. I'll have to add a little black bar. Oh god, I've never done that before. This is gonna be fun. I hate editing. Maybe I'll just have to skip that part because I wasn't even talking. So there's gonna be a skip before I started talking, and it's because of the tatas on the picture. I can't show it to you. But I'm gonna show it to you with them covered now. Oh no, I don't want to cover that side. So we'll do this. There we go. Now, oh, my hand is so shaky. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. See, now I don't feel bad about cutting out the other part. So I'll let you see it. Oh my gosh, this was the card from the split. And this is our final card because our little lights almost burnt all the way down. Evolving Light Codes, the star. This was the first one I saw when I first split it, and I said that it was the star, that there was so much healing come in. It's like that. I'm so sorry if I'm making noise, but That's like what's so important. That's the takeaway. That is the takeaway. The healing that you need is about to come in. Okay? Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Okay? Let yourself feel uncomfortable if you need to feel uncomfortable. Again, because that's the catalyst to the healing. Oh my goodness. Judgment. You just want to be happy. You made a decision. You made a choice. So now God's like, all right, free will is at play here. They made a decision. Let's get going, right? Ooh, vines, priestess of portals, right? Page of cups. You made a pure move from the heart. Okay? And look at all of that growth. And the ladybugs mean luck. And there's a little ladybug there. So maybe you're seeing ladybugs at this time. And it doesn't have to be like out in the wild, you know. It could be like a billboard, a t-shirt. It could be earrings that somebody's, a tattoo, you know, a bumper sticker. Anywhere. Just if you're seeing ladybugs, that feels significant. Oh, it's good. This is, oh God. You are being guided to the happiness. 10 of Cups. You're being guided. Follow your heart, my love. Follow your heart, okay? Even when you're afraid, even when you're uncomfortable, okay? I feel like whenever you feel uncomfortable, it is like all these blessings just rush in to empower you in that moment in whatever way you need to be empowered so that you can continue your growth unhindered. I'm getting growth unhindered, okay? So this is you evolving, celebration, right? 4 of light coats, 4 of wands. And it is a card of celebration. That is what the 4 of wands represents. It's a village in the background. There's a maypole. And there's a new foundation of a house with 4 posts, 1 in each corner, right, for the 4 walls and the roof. And that is symbolic of back in those days when it was a massive celebration for the entire village. The entire community was invited to every wedding because it was considered a blessing that the village had now grown. Or the tribe, that the tribe had now grown, right? Because, yeah, there's something about that. There's something about that. It symbolizes a new foundation being built where you are the builder of your reality. And it is guided by your gut, your heart, and your head. Okay? The 3. That's what it's guided by. Oh, I'm so hungry. I hope y'all don't hear this growling. Macrocosm, yeah, sometimes things have to align, okay? And there could be something with some sort of planetary alignment. What's behind this? I can see. Every time you choose to follow your heart, even if it makes you uncomfortable, it is going to further align everything that needs to align in any form of alignment for you to be blessed with what it is that you need, okay? It's so that you can continue to put in the work that you need to put in for your greatest good, which in the long run is for the greatest good of everyone. Because when you're true to yourself, you're true to those around you. And if you're not true to yourself, you need to start being. And if you're true to yourself, you're going to know that you're going to need to be true to everyone around you in order to truly be true to yourself. Because if not, you're going to be faking something. So it's just, it's a process, right? And sometimes things come up that we're like, wow, I never thought this was something that I wouldn't consider as being a part of me anymore. But yet here we are, right? And it's because you follow every little beat, every little ripple, okay? Every little crumb. And that's what's paying off now. Okay? You've given yourself, you have given yourself the gift of love. And now love is going to bless you. That is so beautiful, you guys. And we're about at our time. So if this resonated for you, give me a thumbs up, okay? Please, guys, it really helps with the whole weird algorithm thing on here. Comment if you'd like to comment, or just say hello. And thank you for sticking around this long. This is a very long video, but it kind of goes that way on my channel here, and I'm just learning to just go with it. I feel like the readings are super in-depth and super detailed, and as they say, the devil is in the details. So maybe that just means that my reading will bring clarity on those little minor details and weird different things for different people. I don't know. But if it helped you in any way, shape, or form, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. That's all I've got. This feels really good. And everyone deserves to be happy. It doesn't matter if you think you're a bad person. If in your heart you've asked for forgiveness, if in your heart you've always just been trying to ask, like, why or what, or like you've been trying to find the answers, right? To what? Well, that's a question only you can answer. And that's what's going to guide you. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.